In this video, we're going to talk about one scripture that helped me make over $100,000 on TikTok. Sit back, buckle your seatbelts. I'm going to give you the tea, I'm going to give you the scripture, and I'm going to give you the process so you can begin to make money. And you can use it on any platform. The scripture that allowed me to make $100,000 off of just TikTok, just doing TikTok stuff, was Luke 5. In Luke 5, you have the disciples, before they were disciples, out there fishing and they didn't catch any fish. And then Jesus gets into Simon Peter's boat and gives Simon Peter instructions. And once Simon Peter obeyed those instructions, Simon Peter and the rest of those fishermen all saw a financial breakthrough, all saw a net breaking blessing, right? So if we break this down, let me give you the framework of how I made over $100,000. The first thing is one problem. Identify a specific problem that your audience is facing, just like Jesus knew that they were toiling all night. So what I did was on TikTok, the people that were in my comments the most, in my DMs, I looked at the things that they were complaining about. During that time, they were all complaining about they were trapped into poverty. They never had any money. Nothing ever happened in regards to their finances. So number one is figuring out a problem. Number two, you want to speak directly to one person, the individual you are called to serve. Jesus got into Simon Peter's boat. He didn't get into anybody else's boat but Simon Peter. Jesus was able to speak to him directly. You have to learn the language of the person that is whoever has that problem and begin to speak to them directly. So all of my content spoke to people who were struggling financially, who needed a way out, who needed to see that what they have already on the inside of them can be multiplied. So you want to make sure you learn the person and you speak directly. You tailor all of your content to speak to that one particular person. And then number three, one product. Offer one product that solves their problem and brings out change. The overflow of fish, that was the product that they got, right? Your product should transform, inspire, take them from one place to another. My product at the time was a $20 workbook. And in that workbook, I addressed the problem, and this is how you do it. If you want to take your finances to the next level, then do the things that I'm outlining in this book. So I want you to think about that for your business and what you're doing. Identify the problem, the person who has that problem, and you want to create content that speaks directly to that person, creating content over and over that speaks directly to that person. And then you want to create a product that solves that problem, that takes them to the next level. And if you want to add another P onto this, choose at least one platform to do it on. I chose TikTok. I wanted to see how I could make it work. It worked. This will work on any platform. So you just have to choose. So one problem, one person, one product, and then choose a platform. You study the language of your target audience. You see the things that they're writing in the comment section. If you're just beginning, you can go in somebody else's comment section who does what you do, right? And you read and you take notes of what they're saying. What I used to do is, and I tell my students and clients this, go on Reddit, right? And join some of these forums, join some of these conversations where they're already talking about the things the problems that you help solve, and you just read and take notes. They literally tell you more than you need to know, more than they should on social media. So why not use that as a way to get some information so you know how to market better to your customer? So that scripture, Luke 5, literally changed the trajectory of how I do business and literally my TikTok career, so to speak, because I was able to make over $100,000 by doing those three things: identifying the problem, speaking to that one person specifically, and then offering them a product that solved the problem, their financial problem at the time. So if you want to grow and to go to the next level in your business, identify a problem, Find a person who has that problem and create a product around there. And we're going to get into a little bit later as we continue on this YouTube journey by giving you more marketing strategies and more marketing tips and Bible secret and all these secrets from the Bible. Because literally how I've been successful in business is by getting strategy from the Bible and applying it to my life. Some of the wealthiest people who do not even believe in God and believe in Jesus use biblical principles to build a sustainable, profitable business. And that's some of the things we're going to talk about on this channel. So if you're into stuff like that, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next video.